Welcome to Trojan Field for today's ball game between the Rocklin Thunder and the Oak Ridge Trojans. For the Rocklin Thunder, leading off playing shortstop number 3, Roman Castellanos. Batting second, playing right field number 20, Ryan Lujan. Batting third, playing first base number 33, Travis Evans. Batting cleanup, playing center field number 37, Colby Cobb. Batting fifth and catching number 1, Max Griffith. Batting sixth, your DH number 31, Jerry Johanle. Batting seventh, playing third, number 5, Braylon Frost. Batting eighth, playing left field number 38, Emmett Wardlaw. Batting ninth, playing second base number 17, Malachi Wano Manuel. On the mound for the Thunder, number 6, Connor Kostecki. Tonight is a very special evening as we honor the dedication, hard work, and passion of our graduating baseball seniors. These student athletes have left an incredible mark on our program. We are honored to celebrate their achievements on the field and in the classroom. Tonight's seniors, for Oak Ridge Trojans, number 3, Brody Timms. Number 4, Evan Carson. Number 5, Brody Rosenspiel. Number 6, Noah Nowowski. Number 7, Logan Udan. Number 9, Dylan Busalaki. And number 10, Jason Womack. Number 11, Noah Tepley. Number 12, Adrian Gowitz. Number 14, Ryan Hubbard. And number 15, Anthony Jackson. Now, if you would please rise, remove your hats for our national anthem. 36 for both teams.
Hello and welcome everybody. We are here on Oak Ridge Trojan Senior Night for Oak Ridge Varsity Baseball. My name, Murcielago Del Dotto. I will be the color and play-by-play analyst for you here tonight. The Oak Ridge Trojans on Senior Night getting ready to get this one underway. Their record 11-14, 8-8 in league, puts them in 6th place in the SFL. California 285, Sacramento 33 are their rankings. They're coming up against the Rocklin Thunder. Their record 12-13-1 with a 9-7 record, underrated record in the SFL to put them in 4th. Both these teams extrillion.
Number 3, Roman Castellanos.
We've got number 7, Logan Uden, a senior on the mound tonight for the Trojans. He's got an ERA of just over 4.5 with a 3-4 record. Batting now for Rocklin as we start the game. Leadoff batter, number 3, Roman Castellanos. Quick. Holy cow, back left, way back there, but it's caught. Way back there, Castellanos quickly with the first out of the game. Number 20 now, Ryan Luan. Batting .373 with 83 at-bats, one of the best averages on the team. He's got 31 hits, 19 RBIs, and a home run as well. Three of them. Lefty in the box. First steal, that one he cuts through, gets a tip. Strike number 1. This Oak Ridge team, just 3 games under 500, trying to end the season off strong. But early, Lujan able to reach first base on a hit by pitch. First runner on for the game.
Now batting number 33, Travis Evans.
Batting now for Rocklin, number 33, Travis Evans. His boy's getting hyped. There's a solid contact to third. Gets up, rolls on him. He fires to first, but he is safe. Number 9, Dylan Beluski couldn't hold on to that one. Hot corner, just a little too hot. We got runners on first and second now with one out. This is a great spot for the Rocklin Thunder with runners in scoring position on second and another on first. It's a great opportunity for Rocklin to get onto the scoreboard early or at least make an action. Here's the deal. That one, a strike. Once again, this Rocklin team, 12-13-1 with a 9-7 record in league, puts them in fourth of the SFL. The last game they played, this Rocklin team walked it off. They played it yesterday in Rocklin. First, this Oak Ridge team. 2-2 headed into 8 innings, and the Thunder at home able to walk it off and win the game. 3-2 was the score in 8. The Trojans ended up losing on a Rocklin walk-off. Uden steps off. Runner still on first and second for the black and blue. 1-1 is the count with one out. Uden deals. That one makes contact. Goes towards the third base dugout. Colby Cobb, number 33, up to bat. 37 up to bat for Rocklin. His numbers, some of the best on the team as well. 394 is his hitting average. He's got 71 at-bats, 17 runs, 28 hits, and 18 RBIs. And 2 home runs as well. Kid is a sophomore, got lots of talent. Junior. And his senior year is going to be magnificent as he's going to continue to develop. Thank you. Steps off again, looks towards second. No throw. This Rocklin team in fourth place of the SFL right now. Jesuit, Del Oro, and Granite Bay are ahead of them as we head into the last couple games of the year. Rocklin trying to make just a bit more of a jump in the rankings. They're one game behind, tied for second. Del Oro and Granite Bay at a record of 10-6, tied for second. Rocklin just one game back with Folsom on their tail as well. Folsom 9-7 record in league play as well. Folsom down there just a game behind that at 9-7, behind, tied for second, Granite Bay and Del Oro. Trojans down at 8-8. There's a swinging strike number 3. First K of the day for Uden comes the second out.
Now batting number 1, Max Griffith.
Number 1, Max Griffith now at the plate for the Thunder. Max batting .316 on the year, 13 RBIs, a home run, 4 doubles as well. Senior, the starting catcher for the Rocklin team. Runner still on first and second. Oh, 1 the count. On deck, number 31, Jumlet, a sophomore. In the box right now, senior Max Griffith. Here's the deal. Up in the air, popped up. Can Hubbard get there? No. Goes to his knees. But he can't. Number 14, Ryan Hubbard, 6 foot 210, behind the dish for the Trojans today. Great player for this Trojans team. He's got big power as well. Great defensive catcher. He's got the ability at the plate as well on the other side. 0-2 the count with 2 outs. Runners on first and second. A hit by pitch. And a walk. Steps off again. Uden checking behind him. Making sure the runner doesn't get too far off the 2 bag. Here's the 0-2 count. Uden in control. Runners go. Throws to third. That one's out by a mile. Great play from Hubbard. And he's able to cash in for out number 3. Dylan Bellucci able to snag that one on the third base. And we head to the bottom of the first inning. Couple runners on, but Hubbard takes care of it. We head to the bottom of the first here on Trojan Pride Network. Bottom of the first inning, the Oak Ridge Trojans, number 11, Noah Templey leading off, a senior here on senior night leading off for the Oak Ridge Trojans. Templey, 25 hits. First hit by pitch. First pitch, a hit by pitch. Templey, I'm not even going to talk about his stats. Don't have enough time. Templey, though, one of the better players on this Trojan team. On first base, he's a threat. 23 stolen bases for the kid. Dylan Busalaki now with Noah Templey on first base. Templey's got 23 stolen bases on the year. A team high by more than 18, if I recall. The next closest coming with about 5 stolen bases on the team. Templey with 23 is a crazy stat. Quickly he goes, tries to pick him off, but Templey able to return to the bag in time. Here's the bunt attempt. He goes. Ball doesn't. No, he doesn't have the ball. Templey, as I was just talking about it, 23 stolen bags, now 24. As he early advances from 1 to 2. Templey, the speedster for this blue and gold team, advances on a hit by pitch, first pitch of the game, and advances to second on a stolen base. Buscalachi Rips one off. That's a good rip. Just a little bit late as it goes foul towards the right side. Buscalucci averaging 330, just about 324 with 71 at-bats, 23 hits, 6 RBIs, 5 doubles. Runners in scoring position already, an 0-2 count here. The deal from Kostecki. Throw is low and in the dirt. Hops up on him, and Templey now with 25 stolen bases on the year. Templey, a first pitch, hit by pitch, advances to third with no outs. A great spot now for the Trojans to cash in their first in the bottom of the first. Templey now on third as he's leading off. That one, another good cut by Buscalassi. 0-2, still the count. No, 1-2, excuse me. 1-2 the count. Templey slides into third. The throw is low, bounces off the ground, and off third base's chest. He's not able to secure it. Templey slides into third for his 25th stolen base of the year. 1-2 the count for Buscalucci. Up in the air. That one's going to go out of play behind home plate. Number 10, Jason Womack on deck for the Trojans with no outs. This is a great spot for the Trojans to cash in their first of the night. Noah Templey, team high, 25 stolen bases, a first pitch, hit by pitch, and in just one AB, Templey advances from first to third on 2 stolen bags. That's a good look. Does it get through? Templey's going to get home, but the out, nevertheless, a sacrifice ground out. The Trojans on the board first as Noah Templey crosses home plate. 1-0 Oak Ridge Trojans.
Number 10, Jason Womack.
Number 10, Jason Womack now at bat. Batting .366 with 82 at-bats. Team high in batting average. Quickly ripped, and it's fair! It gets by him. Womack darting through first. Looking at two. Third base stops him at second. The Trojans on fire right now. Womack squeezes by the first base line. And he gets the first hit of the game for the Trojans. It's a double for Womack. Now the sophomore stud, number 17, Hudson Vetter. Vetter, just a sophomore, but one of the best batting averages on the team. Got .312 with 80 at-bats. 25 hits for the sophomore. We've got coaches and umps talking to each other. Coach doesn't seem too happy, and neither does Blue. Looks like Blue's talking to the Oak Ridge third base coach. Did he really? I'm hearing and got thrown out. I didn't see it. Now skip out for the Trojans. Wow. We got a situation to take care of. We'll see you after the break here on Trojan Pride Network. We are back after the little scuffle there. Looks like the Oak Ridge third base coach got thrown out of the game. I don't know what he said or did. but it ends up in a stoppage of play. Oak Ridge third base coach gets thrown out in the bottom of the first inning here on senior night. Number 17, sophomore Hudson Vetter up to bat right now for the Trojans. Sophomore, but he's one of the best bats on the team. Vetter batting .312 with 13 RBIs, 5 doubles, a triple as well on his resume for the season. Trojans have already knocked one in. As Noah Templey, the first pitch of the bottom of the first inning, he gets hit by pitch and then 2 stolen bases. He's able to advance to third and a ground out, a sac ground out, able to get him across the plate. The Trojans up 1-0 early here tonight. Hudson Vetter as we resume play with Jason Womack on second base with 1 out. Trojans again looking for an opportunity. They've got runners in scoring position. First pitch, a ball, 1-0 the count. This Trojans team at a record of 11-14. They'd like to close the season off on a high note. They lost in 8, got walked off yesterday to this very team. Here's the ground out to short again. Womack advances to third. Now with a runner on third, we've got number 3, Brody Timms.
Now batting, number 3, Brody Timms.
Brody, one of the best bats on this Trojans team, batting .325 with 77 at-bats, 87 plate appearances, 9 runs, 25 hits, 17 RBIs, a home run as well. Brody quickly gets contact, drives it towards the Oak Ridge dugout. 0-1 the count. 2 outs. Womack on third. The Trojans, Templey already knocked one in. That one low. The first ball of the at-bat. Back tied even at 1-1. Timms checks doesn't go. 2-1 the count now. Again, number 6, Connor Kostecki, pitching for the Rocklin Thunder. He's got an ERA of 2.44 with 9 appearances. 33 hits given up, 16 runs. 14 Ks on the year. Kostecki with the first pitch of the game, hitting Noah Templey, the leadoff hitter for the Oak Ridge Trojans. 2 stolen bags. He goes from 1 to 2 and 2 to 3. And a sac ground out to shortstop. Knocks in Templey as he crosses home plate. 1-0 Trojans up early in the first inning. And there it is. There's another walk. Brody Timms advances to first. Now they've got runners on the corners with 2 outs. Timms and Womack on 1 and 3. Number 14 now, Ryan Hubbard batting for the Trojans. This lineup absolutely filled with tanks. Ryan Hubbard, one of them. Hubbard batting .280 this year with 14 hits, 10 RBIs, 2 doubles as well. 3 home runs cashed in this year for 6'2", 210 Ryan Hubbard. Runners on the corners for the Trojans. Hubbard with 2 outs. Playing. Wow! He sends it way deep back to the left field wall. Womack comes across the plate. And an RBI double for Ryan Hubbard. 2-0 Trojans as they advance Amanda third and now have two runners in scoring position with Anthony Jackson now at the plate. Ryan Hubbard cashes in again for the Trojans. An RBI double. 2-0 now for the Trojans as they cash in two with two runners in scoring position for Jackson. And batting 200 on the year. That one hit him. It hit him. And another runner on base. Now the bases are loaded. Number 21 up to bat now. Antonio Montes de Oca. No, sorry. Number 12. Adrian Golwitz. Antonio is on deck. Bases loaded for Adrian. This is a spot every batter wants to be in. He's got great opportunity to continue their early bottom of the first round as they've already cashed into and looking for more. Golwitz. Wow, what a stop. And he is safe. They called him safe. Hubbard cashes in for a third. Golwitz beats it out. Adrian Golwitz beats it out. An incredible full extension play from the first baseman, Travis Evans. Incredible stretch, but just a little bit too late. Blues talking to each other right now. The call in the field was safe. Golwitz beat it out on the field. Hubbard was able to reach home plate. Bases still loaded as of right now. Antonio Montes de Oca at bat. They stay safe. Hubbard crosses home plate. Golwitz beats out the throw. Bases loaded again for number 21, Antonio Montes de Oca. Antonio batting 145 on the year. A junior, hasn't got much opportunity, but he succeeded when he's had it. That one high. Bases loaded for the Trojans. Still, they have three on the board here in the bottom of the first inning. The Trojans loading it on here on senior night. Bases loaded with three already in. That one's low. Now the count 2-0. The last thing you want to do is walk a runner in. Here comes the manager coming to the mound. The Oak Ridge Trojans running with what they've got right now. First pitch of the bottom of the first inning was a hit by pitch. Noah Templey goes from one, steals second and third. Crosses home plate. Then an RBI double for Ryan Hubbard, and Golwitz able to beat it out with two outs. Knocks in Hubbard, who gets an RBI and a run towards his name. It's 3-0 the Trojans. Up in the count 2-0 with the bases loaded. Antonio in a great spot here, leading the at-bat. That one, Antonio strikes. It's going to curve towards the right side over the right field fence. Foul ball. Now the count 2-1. 14, 15, and 12 on the bases right now for the Trojans in all white. Antonio steps back into the box. 2-1 the count with the bases loaded. Connor Kostecki, that one misses. It's 3-1. One more pitch, just a little bit outside. They could walk another run in. It's the last thing you would want to see if you're the Rocklin Thunder. This is a key pitch here. Antonio loads up. That one high, skied up into the air into center field, running under it. Diving, catch, and he's got it. The Trojans leave him loaded, but nevertheless score 3 while they're at it. 3-0 is the score as we head to the top of the second inning. The Trojans looking to continue their success into the second. We'll be back here on Trojan Pride Network. We are back. Top of the second inning here, El Dorado Hills, California, Oak Ridge High School. The Oak Ridge Trojans tack on 3 in the bottom of the first inning. Their first chance at bat. They leave them loaded but score 3 in the process. Trojans coming out hot after losing in a walk-off scenario last night to this very Rocklin team. Due to Hubbard throwing out the runner at third, getting the third out, Max Griffith is going to continue his AB, resetting the count. That's the second ball of the AB, 2-1 the count. Max batting .316 with 18 hits, 13 RBIs, a home run, and 4 doubles. Here's the deal from Uden. He takes that. That's low. Womack drifting back towards the wall, and it's caught. Nice contact from Griffith, but Womack drifting back, able to snag out number 1 for the Trojans.
Number 31,
Jerry Jumlet now at bat for Rocklin, number 31, batting .261 on the year. Here's the deal from Uden, not one, just high. Jumlet, just 7 hits on the year for the sophomore. Starting on varsity, though, is a huge key for Rocklin. He's got 2 years to come where he continues to develop and grow as a player. A bright future ahead for Jerry Jumlet. That one high. Hubbard, 3 straight balls. That's a 3-0 count. 1 out. Here's the 3-0. Got to put it close. That one catches the bottom of the zone. 3-1. Uden stays alive in the count. Normally wouldn't say that, but on the other side, a 3-0 count. The first strike, Uden does stay alive. Now the 3-1 coming in hot. That one down the middle, a great pitch. Goes from 3-0 to 3-2 very quickly. Full count now for Jumlet. Full count. That one just a tad high. Uden not happy. Thought he could catch the top of the zone there, but a 3-2 walk. Now, runner on first for Rocklin. Number 5, Braden Frost, now at the plate for the Rocklin Thunder. Braden batting 180 this year with 11 hits and 11 RBIs. The Trojans 11-14. Their last game at Rocklin yesterday. Rocklin walked it off 3-2 in the 8th inning. The Trojans, their last win coming a few days ago on the 25th of April versus Granite Bay. They won 5-4 in a close one. The Trojans, their next game will be tomorrow versus Rocklin. This very team, no, sorry, Thursday. Thursday will be the third game of a 3-game series between the Trojans and the Thunder. Coincidentally, that game on the 30th being the last of the regular season. Uden looks off, sends it to Jackson's way. No tag applied, though. 1-0 the count. Throws again. Nothing there, though. Runner calls time on first base. Rocklin trying to make a last-second jump towards the top of the SFL leaderboard right now. Jesuit at 12-4 is leading. 2 games behind that, tied for second, Del Oro and Granite Bay. Rocklin and Folsom are tied at 9-7. The Trojans 8-8 at 6. 6 of the 8 teams in the SFL either 500 or above. We don't see that normally in the SFL. We've got the top 3, 4, 5 teams, and then the rest are normally below average. But 6 of the 8 teams in the SFL 500 record or above. Whitney with a 6-10 record, coming in 7th. Davis having a tough year, 0-16 in league play. Shout out to the SFL, though. As I said, 6 of the 8 teams in league are either 500 or above. That's really an impeccable stat, as we know the opponents that all these teams face, one of the best leagues in the section, and we could see it. Above 500 or above record for 6 of the 8 teams in the SFL. 2-1 the count. Frost still in his AB, looks to first again. Uden has thrown there 3 or 4 times this AB. Two on the count. Here's the deal. That one high. Anthony, whoa. Little high from Hubbard as he tries to pick off the runner at first. Little high. A great catch by Anthony Jackson, as that one could have been haywire and gone into the outfield grass. Jackson reaches away up there. Grabs it before it gets by him. Great reflexes by Anthony. 3-1 the count. Uden not looking to walk back-to-back batters. And he will. That one in the dirt before it reaches the plate. Runners advance to first and second now.
Now batting, 38, Emmett Wardlaw.
Emmett Wardlong, number 38. At the plate now, batting .250 on the year, is Wardlong. Not many plate appearances. He's got 6 plate appearances, 4 at-bats. A sophomore for this Rocklin team. There's a first pitch strike for Logan Uden. He needed that. Back-to-back walks, several balls in a row as well. Logan getting that first pitch strike, starting the AB strong. Warlaw, runners on first and second. This is a good opportunity for Rocklin. Double play opportunity here. Bang! There it is! A great look. 5, 4, 3. Double play. The Oak Ridge Trojans cash in on a DP to close out the inning. 3-0 still the score as we head to the bottom of the second inning here on Trojan Pride Network. We are back, bottom of the second inning here on Trojan Pride Sports Network. Oak Ridge Trojans, Rocklin Thunder. We're here. Noah Templey batting, leading off the second inning. The Trojans cycle through the whole lineup in the first inning, go through all 9 batters. Templey, get there, yes! Templey's gonna beat it out. It was a tough one. Shortstop coming in from way over, had to make a play and not being able to glove it. Templey gonna make it to first on a base hit. The Trojans working through the entire 9-player rotation in the first inning as they score 3, and Templey getting off to the same, different start, but the same result. Hit by pitch and a base hit. Templey, 25 stolen bases on the year. He's looking for 26. That one's close. He's in there safe, though. Busalaki. Ground out to shortstop his last time at bat, but he was able to score. Templey, who moved from first to third in a single AB, was able to cash one in. Templey going again, not one high. He gets under the tag. Templey again. 26 now, counted 3 stolen bases in basically 1 inning, we'll call it. Holy cow. Noah Templey going crazy. Temp's got 3 stolen bases here today, and we're in the bottom of the second. He steals second and third. His first time on the base pass. Steals second again. Kid's a monster. Fastest player on the team, and it shows. 26 stolen bags for Templey on the season, and 3 here today. Murcielago with runners in scoring position. He rips one off past the Trojans' dugout. 1-1 the count now. Temp at second base. Stole second off a base hit. The first AB of the inning. The Trojans worked through all 9 of their batters in the first inning. Another throw. Templey back in there safe. One to count. No outs with a runner on second. Templey again threatening to score for the Trojans. Murcielago in a very similar position. Here's the deal. That one's low and in the dirt. Great stop, though, from Griffith. 2-1 now the count. Blue calls time behind the plate. I'm getting feisty back there. I like it. The Trojans up 3-0 if you're just joining us. The Trojans cash in 3 in the bottom of the first and cycle through their entire lineup. As Noah Templey is the leadoff hitter here today for the Trojans. He led off the first and second innings. Murcielago already has an RBI here today. Possibly looking for a second. Templey can absolutely stretch a base hit into a score from second. Fastest kid on the team. 26 stolen bases this year. 3 already here today. And there's no outs in the bottom of the second. Here's the 3-1. That one's low. And Murcielago walks. Runners on first and second. And now the kid, number 10, Jason Womack, into the box. Womack, a double his first time up in the bottom of the first inning. Just squeezes by the first baseman glove and the bag. Womack, a double his first time up. They're going to pull their pitcher. Runners on first and second. Templey daring to score again with Murcielago on first as well. Womack up to bat with a pitching change. Number 31, Jury Jumlet, now pitching for the Rocklin Thunder team. We'll take a timeout. We'll see you back after the pitching change here, Trojan Pride Network. We are back here after the pitching change. The Trojans had their base runners back onto the field. Templey and Murcielago. Jason Womack, number 10 now, coming to the plate with no outs. Again, the Trojans trying to pile on some more runs. They've already got 3. Jason Womack, committed to Cal Poly, a 3-star commit at the DB receiver position. in football. An absolute stud there. Some say he's even better at baseball. Batting .366 on the year coming into tonight. That's not counting his double he's already had in the first. 82 at-bats coming into tonight with 2 home runs. Now 11 doubles on this season after that one in the first. 3-0 the score. After the 0-1 foul ball, the 0-2 foul ball right back at him. No outs, runners on first and second. Noah Templey, 26 stolen bases on the year, can definitely stretch a base hit from second to home plate. Womack with a chance to cash in. That one high. First ball after an 0-2 count. 1 now, 1-2 is the count. No outs, runners on first and second. Pitcher looks back. Jason swings through strike number 3. A great pitch and his first K of. Whoa, excuse me. His first K of the day is what I was trying to say. Number 17 now, Hudson Vetter at the plate for his second at-bat of the game. 1 out, runners on first and second for Vetter. Pitcher steps off. The Oak Ridge Trojans 11-14 on the year, coming off a walk-off loss yesterday versus Rocklin. Their next game, their final game of the season as well. Gonna be on Thursday. Both runners go, both runners safe. Runners on 1 and 2 advance to 2 and 3. Whoa. Hudson Vetter was just told that he's out, and the runner's got to go back. Huh. Wow, I don't know what that was.
Now batting.
Wow.
Number 3.
All right. Well, that's unfortunate. Hudson Vetter out. Runners go back to first and second after both stealing and both saved. Now, number 3, Brody Timms at bat. A tough break from the Trojans. Hudson Vetter did something that costed him his at bat and runners their bases. 1-0 the count now, early for Timms. Again, Templey on 2, Buscalacci on 1. Templey can definitely drag a base hit into scoring from second. Gotta watch his speed for the Rocklin defense. If it gets past the infield, you wonder if they gun it straight home. 2-0 the count. Timms up early, 2-0. Looking to drive another one in. Here's the deal. Brody looks at strike number 1. Timms, 17 RBIs on the year, 25 hits. The designated hitter today for the Trojans, as he normally plays the 1 bag, but today number 15, Anthony Jackson, gets the nod. Brody's still an asset at the plate, so they put him at DH. Not a bad choice. The Oak Ridge Trojans, their last win coming on the 25th, just a couple days ago versus Granite Bay, a 5-4 win. 2-2 the count. Brody swings and it goes. Now, as you said, you look to gut it home. Templey running in. It's going to be close, but he's in there. Again, Noah Templey crosses the plate. 2 for 2. He's got 2 runs. Noah Templey scores again. 4-0. Now the Trojans extend their lead to 4. Templey reaches first. An RBI single for Brody Timms.
Number 14, Ryan Hubbard.
Now number 14, Ryan Hubbard, trying to bounce off the success of Brody Timms. Buscalacci at second, Timms at first. An RBI double from Timms. An RBI single from Timms as Templey scores from second. Hubbard reaches on that one. 0-1 on an outside and low. Strike. Runners on 1 and 2. The score 4-0. The Trojans up big. Pitcher steps off. Looks back at second. No throw, though. Rocklin this season, their record just under par, if you will. 12-13-1 record for the Rocklin Thunder, but a sneaky 9-7 record, tied for fourth. One behind 2 teams tied for second. They're tied with Rocklin. They're tied with Folsom. Folsom and Rocklin are tied at a 9-7 record for fourth. Granite Bay and Del Oro at a record of 10-6 in league. Jesuit has the crown right now. They can win today, possibly could seal them the league championship. The Marauders at a 12-4 record, lead league play right now. 1-2 is the score. 2 outs. Runners on first and second with 1 more already in. Templey reaches home. Hubbard wants it to go, but no, it won't. At the warning track, it's caught by the Rocklin left fielder as the Trojans leave 2 on again. That's leaving 5 on in these first 2, but 4 runs to show for it. I don't think they're too mad. We head to the top of the 3rd inning where Rocklin just trying to get something on the board. The Trojans dominating early here. 4-0 the score. Trojan Pride Network. We are back. Top of the 3rd inning is about to commence here on Oak Ridge Trojans Senior Night. The Trojans popping off here tonight. 3 runs scored in the first, and they add another one in the second. This team having a great night tonight on Senior Night. The Oak Ridge Trojans celebrating their seniors tonight, their last home game of the year. regular season-wise. Possibly of the year. The Trojans, they might not make playoffs. There's the throw from short. Templey with a good sling over to Jackson, the first out of the game. Whoa, what am I talking about? The first out of the third inning.
Now batting number 3, Roman Castellanos.
Number 3, Roman Castellanos, shortstop senior for the Rocklin Thunder. Down big with one out. Rocklin really just trying to get some base runners here. It's down 4. They can't take a big chop. They got to cut it down piece by piece to be able to try and get back in this thing. Count 1-0 right now. Logan Uden having a great night. Shutout right now. Only one hit if I can recall. Only one hit given up from Logan Uden. Senior, one of the best pitchers for the Trojans this year. Just about a 5 ERA. Jackson able to snag it for the second out. The Trojans cruising right now. No runners on, no runs given up. Only a few hits for Rocklin throughout this game here tonight. The Trojans up 4-0. If you're just joining us, the Oak Ridge Trojans start off hot with 3 runs scored in the first. They score another one. Templey able to score. Noah Templey able to score twice. One of the fastest kids on the team, if not the fastest, with 3 stolen bases today alone in just 2 innings. 3 stolen bases. He's got 26 overall on the year. Templey scores twice. The Trojans add on 2 more after that. 3 and then 1. 4-0 is the score here right now on the Trojans senior night. Last home game of the regular season. That's a good cut by number 20, Ryan Lujan. 0-2 count with 2 outs. Logan looking for a pretty good out here. Might not be immaculate, but the inning possibly over. Was a solid, no, he's going to step off. Logan, not an immaculate inning, but no hits given up. A grounder. And another one for his 2 outs. An immaculate inning, of course, being a 1-2-3, 1-2-3, 1-2-3. Back-to-back-to-back strikeouts with 3 pitches, a 9-pitch inning. He's not quite there, but he's had a pretty good inning. Can he close it out? That one, drive, deep right field. Golwitz heading back, and it's gone. See ya later. Ryan Lujan with the first run of the Rocklin Thunder night. Some might call that an announcer's jinx. Logan Uden having a pretty good inning and then gets taken deep into right field. Over the fence.
Now batting number 33.
The first run of the Thunder night. Number 20, Ryan Lujan. Solo home run, so it doesn't hurt the Trojans too much. But Rocklin might have just opened the floodgates. That one bounces off, and he can't scoop it up. Logan Uden takes one to the shin. Definitely didn't feel good. Templey tries to barehand, one-handed scoop it, but it doesn't work. The Trojans after a pretty good 2 outs. Go home run, bounce off the pitcher, single. Now number 37, Colby Cobb, up to bat now. A junior for this Rocklin team. Colby batting almost 400 this year, one of the best batting averages on the team. Batting .394, the 71 at-bats, 18 RBIs, 2 home runs, a triple, and 7 doubles on the year. He's looking to advance that runner from first, possibly to third. That one low. Hubbard slips. Hubbard slips on the turf, not able to get the throw off. Runner advances to second. Now runner's in scoring position now for the Rocklin Thunder and Cobb. 1-0 the count. Uden was looking pretty good, but after a home run given up and a single off his shin, he's got a runner on second with a bat that's pretty good. And Colby Cobb batting almost 400 with 7 doubles, a triple, and a home run on the year. Here's the deal. That one swings through. Strike one. Third base coach calls time. He's trying to get rid of the geese. In shallow right field, we've got our annual geese watching, if you would call that. They're in far right field as well. That's their home. How could you kick them out? Galwitz in hostile territory over there in right field. 1-1 is the count. 2 outs. Runner on second. Uden checks back twice to second. The kick, the deal. Templey, can he do it? Oh! No, he's safe. Runner advances to third. Now runners on the corners. Templey almost did it. Beats out the throw from a running Noah Templey. Now runners on the corners and an opportunity to cash in to cut the deficit to 2. Logan Uden having a pretty good third inning as he went quickly. 2 outs, then a home run given up, a single off the shin, and a base hit. The runner beating out the throw from Noah Templey. Now that the manager steps out, we've got a team meeting at the mound. Rocklin with a chance to cut the deficit at half. We'll see ya after the break here on Trojan Pride Network. We're back after the quick timeout. Number 1, Max Griffith back on the plate now for Rocklin with runners on first and third. This is a big at-bat for Rocklin as they go down 4-0 early with but a home run already cashed in from number 20, Lujan. Runners on the corners now, an opportunity to cut the lead from the start of the inning, 4 down to 2. 2 outs, runners on first and third. Batter steps out. If you're interested in what you see here on Trojan Pride Sports Marketing, you can check us out tomorrow. We'll have men's volleyball playoffs. It's not going to be here on YouTube. It'll be NFHS Network. The Oak Ridge Trojans and the Pleasant Grove Eagles will play in the first round of the men's varsity volleyball playoffs. You can check that out. NFHS Network, Oak Ridge Trojans, men's varsity volleyball playoffs. First pitch, a ball. Senior night here tonight, El Dorado Hills, California. Oak Ridge Trojans, baseball field. The score right now, 4-1. That one, possibly another one. Jason Womack calmly comes over towards right center and catches that one for out number 3. The Trojans only giving up a home run, getting out of the squeeze with runners on the corners. And folks, we head to the bottom of the 3rd inning. The Trojans lead back down to 3. 4-1 is the score. Here, Oak Ridge Trojans, Rocklin Thunder, varsity baseball. Bottom of the 3rd inning, here we come. Number 15, Anthony Jackson, to lead off the bottom of the 3rd for the Oak Ridge Trojans. Ant got a first pitch, hit by pitch in the 1st inning. Led to some runs as he loaded the bases with runners on 2nd and 3rd. He was the runner on 1st to load them up. Anthony 0 for 0 with a walk, hit by pitch. Anthony looking to continue the Trojan success here tonight as the Trojans score 4 straight before Rocklin can even move. Ant out towards right field, the Geese, no distraction. Jerry Jumlet steps in after 2 1/4 innings.
Number 12, Adrian.
At the mountain, he's playing pretty well. He gets a fly out there to right field, F9. Now Adrian Galwitz, right fielder himself, at the plate now, number 12. Adrian Galwitz at the plate for the Trojans. Up 3, looking to continue the success that we've seen here tonight from the blue and gold. Galwitz in the same area. Can he get there? He will. Another fly out to right field. Back to back quickly. 2 outs. Now number 21, Antonio Montes de Oca at the plate.
Now batting, number 21, Antonio Montes de Oca.
Antonio at the plate, his first at-bat. Ended the Trojans' onslaught of the 1st inning. Noah Templey on deck. That one rips it straight to shortstop. The throw is in time for out number 3. Quick 3 outs. Antonio can't make it there. Quickly, we head to the 4th inning. The Oak Ridge Trojans riding strong with a 3-run lead here in El Dorado Hills, California. Trojan Pride Sports Marketing. We'll see you back for the start of the fourth. We are back here to baseball, folks. Action of the fourth inning here between the Oak Ridge Trojans and the Rocklin Thunder here on Oak Ridge Trojans Senior Night. My name is Murcielago Del Dotto. If you're just joining us, the Oak Ridge Trojans popped off early in this one, scoring 4 straight. Rocklin able to answer with a solo home run. Oh, 1 is the count. That one way up in the air. And he calls it off. Templey calls it off. First out of the fourth inning. Pop up to shortstop number 11, Noah Templey. Braden Frost now, number 5, at the plate. He lays down a bunt. That one goes foul wide of the first baseline. You had all 4 of them close in there. Uden, Montesteoka, Hubbard, and Jackson closing on that bunt there. Frost batting 180 this year with 11 hits and 11 RBIs. He's got a triple and 3 doubles on the year. Oh, 2 count with 1 out. Uden, that one high. 1-2's the count. If you're unfamiliar with high school baseball and softball, we've got 7 innings here today. Templey double. Got him! Wow! Great play from both Templey and Jackson as he digs it out. Templey double clutches, sends it over. Anthony Jackson with a good scoop out of the dirt for out number 2. Now batting number 38, Emmett Warlord. As I was saying, baseball and softball, high school baseball, softball play 7 innings. That's why yesterday went to 8 into the extras. Rocklin walked it off at home versus the Trojans, 3-2. Double again, a double clutch again, but it works out again. Anthony Jackson able to scoop it. And out number 3 quickly, 3 outs as we head to the bottom of the 4th inning here Trojan Pride Sports Marketing. 4-1 is the score. As we head into the bottom of the fourth inning, I'd like to give a shout out to our sponsor. Shout out to our sponsor, Jeff Golinowski Photography. Jeff Golinowski Photography excels in creating beautiful, timeless portraits for you, whether it is of your family, seniors, pets, sports athletes, or your business/event. Their offerings include personalized photo sessions, professional editing, and a variety of print and digital products, all designed to provide you with exceptional and memorable photographs. Jeff Golinowski Photography. Your story, your style, captured to last forever. You got the logo there on the screen. Thank you to Jeff Golinowski Photography for sponsoring this broadcast. Jeff Golinowski Photography, your story, your style, captured to last forever.
Number 11, Noah Tepley.
As we're back, Temp gets to bat again. This is now his third at-bat of the game. Just in the bottom of the fourth inning. Gets hit by pitch, then a base hit. Now he's here, 1 for 1 with a hit by pitch. And a single. Leading off the fourth, leadoff hitter, number 11, Noah Templey. The deal from Jumblet. That one. Wow. He's having a day, folks. Templey 2 for 2 with 2 singles and a hit by pitch. Temp reaches base all 3 at-bats here tonight. Templey is having a night.
Now batting,
Number 9, Dylan Busalaki now. Again at-bat. Templey is having the day. A senior on senior night, 2 for 2 with 2 singles and a hit by pitch. Busalaki not doing too bad either. Gets the third out of the top of the fourth inning, and now a chance to advance Templey. Who knows what's going to happen on the base path, though? Templey has 3 stolen bases today. 26 on the season and 3 here today. Templey steals 2 and 3 in the first and 2 in the second. The Trojans getting through the order today. Busalaki already with an RBI. Templey in there safely. Runner on first. No outs. No pitch yet. Here's the deal. And it gets through for a hit. Templey trying to stretch 2, doesn't. But a first pitch single from Busalaki advances the runners again. Man, I feel like we've seen these scenarios lots of times here today. Runners on first and second. Templey and Busalaki with Jason Womack at the plate. Ready to rip. He's got no outs. And a runner on first and second. This is where Jason thrives. Runners on first and second. 2 singles. Jason looking for the third in a row, possibly more. Trojans on fire at the plate here tonight. 1-0 the count. Here's the deal. Looks good. Swings. Grounder to second. No throw to 2. But Jason out at 3. Whoa. Out at 1. Advances the runners to 2 and 3. Advances the runners to 2 and 3. Now Hudson Vetter with base runners at second and third with one out. Last time Vetter was up, I'm not sure what happened, but he was called out in the middle of the at-bat, and the runners had to go back to first and second after stealing second and third. Vetter, a sophomore, but one of the best bats on the team. This is a huge opportunity for the Trojans to extend their lead back up to 4, maybe even 5. Two runners in scoring position for Vetter. 1-0 the count. Lefty on the mound, Vetter righty. Batters love this position. Smokes the ball foul past the third baseline. 1-1 the count now with 1 out. The Oak Ridge Trojans a record of 11-14 coming off a walk-off loss yesterday to this Rocklin Thunder team in Rocklin. Rocklin with that win pushes their record to 12-13-1, trying to get this win back up to 500. That one inside and a ball. Despite both their overall records being under 500, both these teams have a 500 or better record in league play. As I talked about earlier, 6 of the 8 teams in the SFL have a 500 record or better. Says something to the league, one of the best leagues in the section, and you could see why. Vetter swings. Fouled back off the fence. Strike 2. 2-2 count with 1 out. Looking for a rib, possibly 2. Runners on second and third. Bounces. Neither runner goes, and it grounds out to first. The throw at first base is in time. Runners on second and third. Haven't moved in a minute. Brody Timms has a rib to his name already tonight. Looking for 1, maybe 2 more. 2 outs, runners on second and third. The Trojans have left many on here tonight, given that they've scored 4. They're not too mad, but they're not happy. Leaving 5, if I recall, 5 runners on in 3 innings is unfortunate, leaving them loaded in the first and runners on first and second in the second inning. Third inning was quick, a 1-2-3, couple of outs. Didn't have much to do in the third. Quickly skipped to the fourth. So we've got Templey again looking to cross home plate. Would be his 3rd time of the day. Buscalucci as well at second. Here's the 2-0. Frames it well. And that's strike 1. 2-1 the count now. 2-1 the count. Big spot for Timms. He's got 2 runners in scoring position with 2 outs. That one, he takes it early, pulls it towards his boys in the dugout. 2-2 with 2 outs. Timms enters back into the box. A big spot here for the 6-foot senior. That one up into the air, hits off the top of the fence and falls for a fouled back strike. Stays at 2-2, even the count is. Tim swings away. Short. Stop. out. Shortstop able to ground on the grounder, scoop it up, send it over to first, and the Trojans leave 2 more on. Second and third, unable to close. They still hold a 4-1 lead. Nevertheless, we head to the top of the 5th inning, where the Trojans look to continue their run. Logan Uden coming back out for the 5th inning of play here tonight on Trojan Pride Network. As we cut the intervention between the 4th and the 5th inning short, I'd like to talk about some of our other games happening soon at Oak Ridge. We've got Oak Ridge women's lacrosse first round playoffs happening just across the yard in about a half hour. Give it 25 minutes. Oak Ridge and Folsom playing women's varsity lacrosse first round playoffs just across the yard. And then at 8 o'clock, give about two and a half hours, we've got boys lacrosse as well. Their game against Granite Bay, their first round game against Granite Bay. Hope to see those 2 teams win. If they win, they'll play on Thursday, possibly both at home as well. The Trojans girls team, the 2 seed. So most likely, if they could beat Folsom right here, they would be back home on Thursday. The boys team, the 4 seed, though, be a little bit more difficult to get a home game on Thursday for them, as they would need either Vista Del Lago, the 3 seed, Jesuit, the 2 seed, or Whitney, the 1 seed, to lose. That one off your screen, but he can't grab it. Anthony Jackson. Oh, to the count, no outs. Malachi Manuel at the plate right now. 0-2. Swings up, way up in the air. It's going to go over the head. Watch out. Oof. That one's scary. Kid in a Trojan shirt able to grab that one with his hat off the 1 bounce. 0-2, still the count. Trojans looking to continue their success. That one comes off the bat clean. Straight to Antonio, and it goes through his legs. Antonio not able to grab it. An E4 there, an error. Antonio goes right through Montes de Oca's legs. Runner on first, no outs. Number 3, Roman Castellanos. At the plate now. This is a big spot for Castellanos. Tepley, can he do it? This would be incredible! And he pushes him off. He's safe. Templey almost does the unthinkable. He's all the way over into the foul grass, past the third baseline. Templey giving it all he can give. And an incredible throw as well. Perfect on target, just a little bit too late. Templey trying to do that. Almost pulled it off the first time and again the second, but no. And now an ugly situation for Logan Uden and the Trojans. Runners on first and second with no outs. The tying run. At bat right now. A 3-run homer would tie the game. With no outs, this could be scary for Uden. He's got to watch his back there. He checks twice. That comes off the back. Foul tip into the fence, 0-1. Oh, 1 to count, no outs, runners on first and second for Uden. Checks twice, the deal, that one looks good. And it is good, but for the Rocklin Thunder, Womack able to cut it off. Runner coming around first, no throw home. Rocklin cashes in their second. No outs with runners on second and third. Rocklin trying to continue their success, have 2 runners in scoring position. Now, the tying run at second base. The goal is the RBI. Travis Evans, number 33, at the plate with no outs. This is a scary scenario for the Trojans. We've got the manager coming out to talk to Uden right now. As we talked about during the break, the Oak Ridge Trojans, both men's and women's varsity teams, lacrosse teams, are playing tonight. The girls start in about 20 minutes, their first round playoff against the Folsom Bulldogs. Then the boys played 8 tonight in about 2 hours, 2 hours, 20 minutes. The boys varsity first round game will start. The boys play in Granite Bay. Both those games should be winnable for the Trojans, as we could possibly see 2 home games on Thursday. If so, you'll definitely see the 6 o'clock game be live streamed by us on NFHS Network. We would have more likely the girls, the Oak Ridge Trojans varsity lacrosse girls, play if both teams would win. You can check us out, NFHS Network, Oak Ridge Trojans on NFHS Network. We're going to have our men's volleyball first round playoff game tomorrow, and then possibly lacrosse games on Thursday. And if volleyball wins as well, we'll have a game on Friday there as well. Lots of games coming at the end of this week on NFHS Network. Oak Ridge Trojans, NFHS.com. Check it out. Rocklin coming off a heater of a last game they played yesterday at home versus this Trojans team. 2-2 was the score at the end of 7 as they headed into an extra innings into the 8th inning. Trojans couldn't do anything, and Rocklin walked it off. In 8 innings, 3-2 was the score of the game there. That was the first of a 3-game series. Here's the second here tonight. And they'll close out the 3-game series and the regular season on Thursday. .3-0 is the count. Logan Uden, after the convo with his players and manager, back to a 3-0. Looking like a full, bases loaded, and it will be a 4-0 walk as Rocklin, going down 4-0, is right back into this game. No outs, and the bases are loaded. This is a huge spot for the Thunder to convert, maybe possibly take the lead.
Now batting number 37,
Colby Cobb, in a scenario that every batter dreams of. No outs, bases loaded. A single could tie up the ball game. That one high. If I recall, 5 straight balls from Logan Uden. They go home for 1, for 2. That one's way high. Hubbard sends it over. They get the out at home, but 2 are going to score. A costly mistake by Ryan Hubbard as Rocklin, on a routine single, could have been turned to a double play, ties the game for the Rocklin Thunder. Ryan Hubbard sends it over. Anthony Jackson's headed first after the out. Could have been a double play to change the course of the inning. But indeed it does change the course of the inning for the good of the Rocklin Thunder. They score 2. And only 1 out. Runner on third now. A base hit would take the lead, which is crazy to say. The Trojans were up 4-0 at one point. And now a tie game at 4-4 with Rocklin knocking on the door of their first lead of the night. Here's the 1-0 deal. Over second base, and Rocklin somehow claws their way back as they score 4 in the top of the 5th inning to take the lead. 5-4. Wow. Rocklin on a run. The Trojans go up 4-0 by the time the 3rd inning starts. But we hit the top of the 5th. We're not even halfway through the 5th, and Rocklin has taken the lead 5-4. An incredible comeback as they needed it. Bottom of the 5th, still 2 outs away. The Trojans giving up 4 in the top of the 5th to lose the lead after taking it 4-0 early. We've got a discussion at the mound, and Logan Uden will head to the dugout. We've got a pitching change. Number 4, Evan Carson, will head to the mound. Uden was looking good, but after 5 runs given up and losing the lead, they decide to pull him. Evan Carson, number 4, heads to the mound. We'll take a time. We'll head with 1 out to a pitching change. Evan Carson, number 4, on the mound. We are back after the pitching change. The Oak Ridge Trojans give up 4, and with only 1 out in the top of the 5th inning, Evan Carson comes in for Logan Uden. His night is done, giving up 5 earned runs. After starting off the night pretty well, gives up a home run in the 3rd inning. It wasn't the same after that. Evan Carson. Wow, early steal. What a jump. Max Griffith. What a jump. Carson never saw it coming as he advances on an easy stolen base. The count 1-0. Carson's first pitch, a ball. Here's the deal. That one looks good. Strike 1. Carson's first strike of the night, coming at a 1-1 count with a runner on second. Rocklin a 12-13-1 record this year, just 1 game under 500. With this win, if they could take the win here tonight, they would push their record to an even 13-13-1. The Trojans 11-14 on the year, losing in 8 to this very Thunder team. The Thunder walked it off, tied 2-2 at the end of 7, 3-2 at the end of 8. Despite both teams' overall records being below the 500 mark, both teams either have a 500 or above record in the league standings. The Trojans 8-8 and a flat 500 record in league play. Rocklin 9-7. That one gets by. Another one. They send him. No, they don't. He holds him at 3. At first he was saying go, then they held him at 3rd. A single for Jumlet, as now there's runners on the corners. Rocklin pushing to extend their lead. We've got a manager's talk over here on the left, just past the 3rd baseline. We'll see it after the talks here between the umps and Rocklin.
Number 5, Braylon Frost.
We got a pinch runner in now for the Rocklin Thunder at first base. Number 16, Sam Loud. Now number 5, Braylon Frost, with an opportunity to extend the lead to 2 for Rocklin. That one high. Frost ducks as it goes over his head. Bottom of the 5th inning, still yet to come. 2 outs away. The top of the 5th has been long. 4 runs scored for Rocklin in this double play. Can they do it? No. Out at second, beats the throw at first. Rocklin scores another one. It's now 6-4 as a sack. Fielder's choice pushes the Rocklin lead to 2. Runner goes. Throw was short. Montes de Oca can't grab it. Now throw it third, and he advances to third. 2 outs, but a runner on third again. Rocklin pushing now to score 6, as they've scored 5 in the 5th alone. We've got announcements across the yard. The first round playoffs for the girls varsity lacrosse game about to start. That one an exciting game. The Bulldogs, Folsom Bulldogs, a hated rival here at Oak Ridge. The Oak Ridge Trojans, the Folsom Bulldogs, about to commence play over on the field. That one to the hot corner. A second bounce. They finally close it out. Anthony Jackson snags it. The score 6-4. As Rocklin has an incredible 5-run 5th. As they push their lead to 6-4, a 2-run lead for Rocklin. As we head to the bottom of the 5th. We are back. 5th inning action. The Oak Ridge Trojans giving up 5 runs in the 5th inning, losing their lead. They were up 4-1 at the start. Now down 6-4 at the start of the bottom of the 5th inning. Ryan Hubbard right now, number 14, Ryan Hubbard at the plate down to the Trojans. If you're just joining us, the Trojans took the lead early, scored 3 in the first, another one in the second. Rocklin bounces back with a solo home run in the third, and then lay it on the Trojans in the 5th as they score 5 to take the lead 6-4.
They know it's 6-4, but they can't figure out how to take 2 runs off them. They're trying to figure it out in there.
Thank you.
No problem.
There's a nice pitch, and it's a strike. 2-1 the count.
Not very good. Not very good.
We're finally getting some shade over here behind home plate in the booth. Getting some breeze as well. Feels nice getting out of the sun. 3-1 now. 3 balls, 1 strike. Hubbard looking to get on base. Anthony Jackson on deck would be the tying run. No, that one swings through. That's a good cut. No contact, though. 3-2 the count. Hubbard down 2. If you get on base, Anthony Jackson would be the tying run. Hubbard, we've seen him perform at the plate here tonight. Can he do it again? Full count. He unleashes way up there. Left field. Can it go? No, it's not going to. He settles just in front of the wall. And Hubbard flies way out to left field. Now 1 out. We've got number 15,
Number 15.
Anthony Jackson,
Jackson.
the VP of Finance for Trojan Pride Sports Marketing. Shout out to TPSM Trojan Pride Sports Marketing. Big Ant is the VP of his senior year, leading our finance team, our sports marketing club at Oak Ridge, the finance VP. Shout out to Ant. Here's the deal. That one low. Almost hit his legs. Doesn't quite. 1-1 to count with 1 out. No runners on for Jackson. That one does. Skims him in the same place it did in the first. Jackson advances on a hit by pitch. And now Adrian Golwitz with a runner on first. Golwitz, the tying run at plate.
Number 12. Adrian Golwitz.
Golwitz at the plate with Jackson on first. One out for the Trojans. This game between the Trojans and the Thunder, the second of a 3-game series to close out the season. In the first game played yesterday at Rocklin, Rocklin walked it off in 8 innings, winning 3-2. Today it's been up and down. The Trojans up 4, and now Rocklin up 2 as they score 6 straight after going down 4-0. They cash in 6 unanswered to go up to 6-4. Adrian now would be the tying run to get the Trojans back into the game. First pitch, a ball just outside for Golwitz. Here's the deal. No, he steps off, throws to first. Jackson in there safe. 1-0 the count. Bottom of the 5th inning. We've still got the 6th and the 7th innings to go. We've got 2 2/3 innings left to play. Golwitz shows bunt, pulls back, and a strike. 1-1 now. Jackson was a decent lead at first. Yeah. He gets back in there. Just about to say, got a little too antsy. Saw that one coming. 1-1 to count with 1 out. Anthony Jackson, number 15, senior for the Trojans on first base. Golwitz looking to do something. Swings through strike 2, a foul tip. 1-2 the count. Golwitz at least trying to move Jackson up to second or third. That one swings through strike 3. A strikeout. 4. The Rocklin Thunder.
Now batting, number 21, Antonio Montes de Oca.
Now, number 21, junior, Antonio Montes de Oca. Big spot here. 2 outs. Down 2 with just 7 outs to play with. That's a balk. Wow. He's going to call a balk. Number 31, Jerry Jumlet with a balk. Automatically advance the runner from first to second. Now Jackson with 2 outs. And an opportunity to score runners in scoring position for Montes de Oca. The geese flying over center field, not a right field. It's majestic. First pitch of the AB, a ball 1. That one swings through, strike number 1. Montes de Oca with a good cut, but no contact. Anthony Jackson, number 15, on second base. The Trojans down 2 after taking the lead 4-0. Rocklin strikes back with 6 unanswered runs. The Trojans, what was looking like a cruise to victory type situation, now playing behind as they're down 2. Costly mistake in the middle of the 5th inning. Number 14, Ryan Hubbard skies it. Was possibly going to be a double play. It was going to be close. Bases loaded, no outs was the situation. A grounded a third, which went home, got the out at home, but then an overthrow at first base let 2 score. As it possibly could have not happened whatsoever. Got 2 outs, could have changed the course of the game, and really it did for the other side, though. Rocklin continued to vibe, scoring 5 in the 5th inning. Wow, that one inside, but a strike 3. Montes de Oca sent home looking as the Trojans now come back out onto the field. Evan Carson heads to the pitcher's mound. 6-4 is the score here as we go to the 6th. We are back here now, the 6th inning. Hey, we got the reset. We got the scoreboard. Here, the big board. Reset. It was 8-4 here at the field. They just reset it back to 6-4, though. We've got top of the 6th inning, Evan Carson on the mound. Malachi Manuel at the plate. 6th inning, a huge one. Yeah. 1-1 is the count. No outs. Carson, that's a great pitch. Manuel able to crush it back for a foul ball, strike 2. 1-2 is the count. No outs, no runners on. Carson settles the deal. Antonio sizing it up. And Ant gets him at first. Antonio with a good play as he had an error earlier as it went between his legs. A little bit of a hop, an ugly one at that, but Antonio able to size it up, scoop it up, sling it over to first for the out. Roman Castellanos now. Number 3. He's had a solid game here today. At the plate and as well in the field at shortstop. He's had a couple great moments. Carson steps off. That one, wow, taken to left field on the run. Snagged. A great look. And a great catch.
Now batting number 20, Ryan Lujan.
Ryan Lujan now batting. One of the last times he was up, he hit the only home run of the night in the 3rd inning. He blasted one to right field over Adrian's head and over the fence as well. As I said, actually, I do recall saying could have just opened the floodgates. And they did indeed. As 6 straight is, I would say, opening the floodgates. One the count with 2 outs. That one comes way back. It's off the camera. One, two. Carson looking for the strikeout. He doesn't get it. A foul ball. Carson again looking to get out of here with no hits given up in the inning. That one high, 2-2. Carson deals. That one again fouled off. Lujan battling against Carson here. This is a great at-bat. The first run of the game from Rocklin coming from Lujan. That one out, number 3 in the 6th. The Trojans got some work to do. They're down 2 as we head to the bottom of the 6th inning. The Trojans only got 6 more outs to work with, down 2. See you back here on Trojan Pride Network. We are back. The Trojans here. Bottom of the 6th inning. This is where they got to shine. The Trojans down 2. Noah Templey been the star of the day for the Trojans. Number 11, Noah Templey. He's got to perform here once again. He has all night. That one's going to be high. First pitch of the half inning is a ball. That one low and in the dirt before it hits the plate. 2-0. Templey up early in the count. 2-0. A runner on for the Trojans would be huge, as Dylan Musalachi and Jason Womack to follow. Not foul. Temp his first strike. 2-1. That one swinging again into the dugout. 2-2 the count. Templey quickly goes from up 2 to even. 1 strike to go. 2-2 is the count. Temp has performed tonight. As if you're just joining us, he got hit by pitch, has stolen 3 or 4 bases, has had 2 singles here today. Scored 3 times, 2 or 3 times as well. That was having a heck of a game. He's going to have to continue that success right here, so they need a runner. Down 2 with only 6 outs left. That one, can it get down? No. A fly out to center field. Templey, first time he has not gotten on base today. A fly out to center field, 1 out. 5 left to go. The Trojans still down 2. Number 9, Dylan Busalaki, now batting for the Trojans. Busalaki also has had an incredible performance here tonight. On base several times. They're swinging strike 1. Jason Womack, number 10, to follow. Need a base runner here, top of the lineup. This is where the Trojans' best bats are. Need a runner. It's crucial. There's strike 2. Palucci. Puzalaki down quick 0-2. Womack on deck with Vetter in the hole. The 0-2, that one skins him. That's actually huge. An 0-2 count to a runner on. Jason Womack now up to bat. That's a huge, huge break for the Trojans. This was looking like could have been an impossible out number 2. But Jason now with 1 out and a runner on first. This is where he shines in the bright moments. The 3-star commit DB receiver in football to Cal Poly. He hit a home run the last time they were here at home. Can he do it again? There's the strike. First strike of the AB. The Trojans have lost 4 of their last 5 games, with their last win coming on the 25th, First Granite Bay. The Trojans need something here. That one outside. The Trojans, as I just said, lost 4 of their last 5. They were swept by Delaware in a 2-game series on the 16th and 20th. They swept their last sweep coming against Whitney, the Wildcats, on April 14th and 15th. The Trojans, though, as I said, again, losing 4 of their last 5. Needing a win here to push their record to 12-14. Not possible to get their overall record to 500, but 8-8 right now in league play, I'd say is pretty good. 3-6 outside league play. on the year. Rocklin 3-6-1. Both teams very similar in play style and in skill. 2-2 is the count. Womack is the tying run here in the bottom of the 6th inning. The Trojans go up 4-0 early in the 2nd inning. Rocklin strikes back with 6 unanswered. Womack swings through a high strike number 3 as he heads back to the dugout. Hudson Vetter now in a huge spot. A runner on first, down 2.
Now batting, number 17, Hudson Vetter.
Oh man, Phillies beating the Giants 7-0 today. Eesh, that game, first pitch was at 3:45 right before this game started, and the Phillies win 7-0, which the Phillies aren't good. That's not a good sign. Hudson Vetter, first pitch, skied into right center field and caught by the right fielder. The Trojans only 3 outs left, down 2. Rocklin heads to the last 3 as they look to extend their lead. We'll head to a timeout. We are here. Top of the 7th inning. Oak Ridge down 2.
Now batting, number 33, Travis
Number
Evans.
33, Travis Evans. Rocklin's last shot to get any more runs on the board. Up 2, they're in a good spot. They've got that cushion of a run by 2. Only up 1, it kind of scares you. But that 2-run cushion is nice. They'd like to make it 3, make it even more of a cushion. 0-1. I'm hearing some music over there across the yard at the field. Right now, the girls' varsity lacrosse team is in its first playoff game. They're playing the Folsom Bulldogs in their first playoff game. The boys actually as well. The boys are playing Granite Bay at 8 o'clock tonight. Both Oak Ridge Trojans men's and women's teams advancing to the playoffs. They've got their first games tonight. Noah Templey makes his way over to around second base and throws the runner out at first. That's a huge play as the Trojans would look
Now batting, number
to
37,
keep runners off. Here's a strike after the first out of the 7th. That one gets by Buscalacci. He's going to hold at first. Gets by the third baseman just past the outstretched glove. Runner stays at first. We've got one out with a runner on first base.
Number 1, Max Griffith.
Max Griffith now number 1 batting for Rocklin with a runner on first. Max has had a great game here tonight. One of the reasons his team is up 2 in the 7th. Here's the deal. That one, yes. A tad high, but catches the top of the zone. 0-1 with one out. Runner goes. Hubbard swings that one in the dirt. Gets by both Antonio and Noah. Templey and Montesioca can't hold on to it, but the runner stays at second, does not choose to advance to 3. Runner now in scoring position for Rocklin. 1-1 is the score. Whoa, what? The count. 6-4 is the score. Tell him, Blue. Wow, we've got some words from the ump behind home plate. Uh-oh, he's still going. Blue, I ain't doing anything, just so you know. Oh, now we've got coach's decision. Uh-oh. 1-1 is the count. Per ump's words. Here we go. Play resumes. Evan Carson coming in for Logan Uden in the 5th inning. He's done pretty well this far. Templey gets him at 1 for the second out. Runner advances to 3rd. Uh-oh. Blue wants to clear some people out of here. Wants to find the site administrator. Not really sure what that means, to be honest. We've got 2 outs. Runner on 3rd for Rocklin. Would be a huge relief if Rocklin could rock in. No pun intended. Actually, pun intended. I don't know, actually. That kind of rolled off the tongue. Templey, again and again. Jackson able to snag it and beat the runner for the 3rd out. Okay. 3 outs left to go. The Trojans down 2 at home on senior night. Can they do it? We'll see you back for the 7th, bottom of the 7th. Trojans down 2, need something. As we interrupt the anticipation of the bottom of the 7th inning, I'd like to take a quick second and thank our sponsor, Jeff Golinowski Photography. Excels in creating beautiful, timeless portraits, whether it's of your family, seniors, pets, sports athletes, or your business and event. Their offering include personalized photo sessions, professional editing, a variety of print and digital products, all designed to provide you with an exceptional and memorable photographs. At Jeff Golinowski Photography, enjoy a experience like no other. The focus is on you and your family's journey. Jeff Golinowski Photography. Thank you to our sponsor, JeffGolonowski.com. JeffGolonowskiPhotography.com. Thank you to our sponsor, Jeff Golonowski Photography. Your story, your style, captured to last forever. Here we go. Bottom of the 7th inning, the Trojans down 2 with 3 outs to work with. Brody Timms, number 3, the first of the bottom of the 7th. The Trojans need 2 to tie, 3 to win. They've already cashed in 3 in an inning here. It was a while ago, though. The bottom of the 1st inning, the Trojans took the lead 3-0, added another one in the 4th, 4. But since then, they've had nothing, and Rocklin has been the one on fire. They've scored 6 unanswered since the 2nd inning. They cashed in a solo home run in the 3rd and then deposited 5 into the score sheet in the 5th. 6-4 is the score. Trojans down 2 on senior night with 3 outs to go. We've got a goal for the girls lacrosse team. Love to hear that. I don't know the score right now. I would absolutely tell it to you, but we can't find it right now. Max Prep's not updated, but we just did hear a goal. Sounded like a Trojan goal too, which is always fun. Their first round playoff matchup versus the Folsom Bulldogs, currently happening right now. Trojans down 2. Timms 1-2 the count. Hux's bat tries to beat out the throw, but he can't. The first of 3. There it is. Trojans need something now. 2 outs, 2 runs to go. Coming down to the end here, number 14, Ryan Hubbard, had a costly mistake in the 5th, allowing 2 runs to score. If it were not for his overthrow over Anthony Jackson at first, could be tied. But Hubbard, costly mistake. He's got to redeem himself now at the plate. They need a runner. Runner is absolutely necessary. Without a runner, they, as of right now, cannot tie it. Will he get on? Diving play. Will it happen? Yes! Holy cow! Full extension just saved the game. Oh my goodness. Wow. Braylon Frost just saved the game with the full extension laid out. Beats the throw. Holy cow. Wow. Anthony Jackson now down to their last 3 strikes. And Dowd 2 runs as well.
Go Merrick. Go Rocklin.
Two-0 is the count. Anthony Jackson needs to get on here if the Trojans want any thought of tying this game up. He has had a home run this season, his first game back from a UCL tear. Kid's a beast. First game back, hits a dong off a UCL tear. 3-0 right now. Up next, Adrian Gulwitz. If Anthony can get on, he'd be the tying run. That one, the first strike, coming huge as well. Number 31, Jerry Jumlet. Wow. No, sorry, that is not Jerry. Merrick Thomas coming in as the closer. Number 4, Merrick Thomas. 3-2 the count. 2 outs. Comes down to this. Can I battle it off? Extend the game or close it. And it hits him. Wow. Holy cow. Anthony again, for the 3rd time, if I recall, today, reaches base by hit by pitch. That is the definition of clutch. I don't know if it's his sense or something. He's got a magnet inside him that attracts the baseballs. But he advances 3 times to first base tonight on a hit by pitch. And now Adrian Golwitz has the opportunity to tie it here with a home run, the tying run. At the plate right now, Adrian Golwitz. That one wide. Jackson heads back to first. Coach has one more mound visit. He's going to use it right now. 1-0 the count. The Oak Ridge Trojans, 11-14 record overall, 8-8 in the SFL. Rocklin, they're currently at a record of 12-13-1, a 9-7 record in league play. Looking at the standings, Jesuit leads the SFL, 12-4. Del Oro and Granite Bay tied for second at 10-6. Rocklin and Folsom tied at 9-7 for fourth. Jesuit leading. Rocklin needs this, though. Needs this win. That's a strike. First strike of the at-bat. Rocklin, if they could win, they would move their record to a flat 13-13 with a 10-7 record in league. Trojans need this record, this game added to their record. That one smashed. Can it get by him? No! That closes this one up. Rocklin ends the game on a fly out to right center. On a 1-1 count, Golwitz flies out to center, and Rocklin closes the game 6-4. Rocklin, with this 6-4 win, moves to a 13-13-1 record on the year, 10-7 record in the SFL. The Trojans fall 4 games back of 500 now, 11-15, 8-9 record in league. Happy senior night to the Oak Ridge Trojans and the Rocklin Thunder, of course. The Trojans, their last home game. Senior night here tonight, could not get the win. Thank you, everybody, so much for watching. We had a great time here in the booth. Logan Takeo, Murcielago Del Dotto signing off. Thank you, everybody, for watching. Have a good night. And as always, go Trojans!